Detroit to start out. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. And it's Aguirre in at the 3 spot. Fade away.
You know, from that far out, Aguirre pretty much automatic.
Chicago with the ball. Jordan, the pass to Paxson. Sinks it from distance.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Thomas has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Aguirre. From 11 feet away, Cartwright with a rebound.
That's the plan defensively. Can't give him an inch of breathing room. Keep that space tight.
Jordan with the bucket.
Excellent touch on the long-range bomb from Jordan. He only takes those when he really likes them, and that one looked good.
Here's Dumars. Aguirre, defended by Pippen, goes back up. Aguirre can't hit. And here's Chicago. 4-point game.
What a throwback!
Oh, some serious power to finish that one off. And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Drills it from deep. Jordan's got 6.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Outside Johnson. Rob. Pippen with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Launches the 3, and again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Now here's Thomas. Defense is right there. To the right side. Here's Lambier. 6 to shoot. They can't stop the run with that one. Bulls leading by 12. Here's Pippen. That 3's off the mark.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule.
Dumars is such an outstanding combo guard. He has no weaknesses in his game and is the kind of hard-nosed player that any team would appreciate.
Now here's Thomas. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Grant.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Paxson passes to Pippen. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Pistons trail by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan. And here's Thomas. No good, and that makes him 0 for 3.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. If if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Dumars. Pass to Lambier. And here are the Bulls now. Jordan, the pass to Pippen. And the three-pointer goes. Pippen's got 8.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Detroit calls timeout.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
And Detroit making a change here. Here's Thomas. And the layup is good off the glass.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Thomas is not afraid of attacking inside. Really good work there.
All right, time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the Pistons head athletic trainer gave me an update. All signs point to a high ankle sprain, something that they're going to have to be very careful with. Here in the midst of a playoff run, the worst time to lose a valued contributor, guys.
Well, we appreciate it, Allie.
Yeah, my heart sinks for him. I mean, I really feel for him. It's no fun being hurt. Sitting out, you can't practice, you can't be part of the activity, you can't help the squad. But right now, he's got to take care of his body, get his treatment, and focus on recovering so that he can get back into action down the road.
Here's Thomas. The Bulls making their last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Chicago leading by 10. Here's Jordan. Dumars grabs the miss. And he drives in. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Jordan, pass to Cartwright. And down it goes. 2 points.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Pass to Mahorn. To the left side wing. Here's Dumars, defended by Pippen. Shot is up. Here's Edwards. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Kudos for the effort, but he got there a little too late.
Bogdanovich has checked in for Detroit. Williams comes in for Thomas. And it's the Bulls' ball. 10-point lead. Jordan up top. Give him 8 points now. Count that one.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Cuts off the pass. It's an even 3-on-3 break.
Oh, man.
Oh,
Punch, that was.
bad intentions. And he hammers in the reverse slam. Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam for the up-close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Williams. Pass to Bogdanovich. Detroit moving the ball around. Johnson with it. Picked up by Grant. Clock at 6.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Jordan. And there's another one for Chicago.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Williams looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down low. Mahorn. And the bucket is good.
And the vision there from Bogdanovich. He's skilled.
Chicago leading by 12. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the high-flying antics of Jordan, simply awesome.
Here's Johnson, covered by Jordan. Can't cash it in from the high post. And so it's Chicago. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. We'll be right back after this word. Time for us to get back into it here in game one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Here are the five Detroit has to start the second. They've got Johnson, Bojan Bogdanović out there with Edwards, and it's Mahorn in at the center position. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. They trail by 14. Pippen with it. Now Bogdanović defending. Tries to keep it alive. Dumars grabs the miss.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, better finish it.
Johnson with a bucket.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Jordan, a good look. And he drains the quick shot. Jordan's got 16 points.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
He stops. He pops. And again, it's Chicago.
How about that good look by Jordan on that one?
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pistons trail by 16. Pass to Mahorn. From 17, Dumars misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Cartwright's shot is off. And it's Detroit with the ball.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Here's Dumars, covered by Jordan. Takes it inside. And that one's good, Dumars.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
They get it again. Pass to Pippen. Here's Paxson. Takes a three. And it's Mahorn with a rebound.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And the Pistons call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
And Detroit making a change here. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Edwards. Tightly guarded. It's good.
See, I think this is where you let James Edwards go to work. He's so smart and difficult to defend in the paint.
Here's Jordan. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Jordan's got 18.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole. What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Bulls leading by 12. Here's Jordan. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. They set the screen. Pass to Mahorn. Back to Thomas. Mahorn with a bucket. Mahorn's gotten 4 this quarter. Mahorn's gone 3 for 3 from the floor. Pippen outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Pass to Cartwright. And now the Bulls in transition. Count that bucket. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Certainly, Jordan could be a one-man offense, but he's always ready to get others involved.
Here's Dumars, defended by Pippen. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Thomas. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Surprising ups for the little fella. Isaiah Thomas saw the opening, took it, and threw it down.
Here's Texan. Drops in the 3. Give him 8.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Thomas, right side. And it's Mahorn missing. Chicago leading by 15. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Hey, when Jordan is cutting to the cup, he's locked in on throwing it down. The D doesn't have a chance at denying him that chance.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. Rebounded by Pippen. Jordan, the pass to Graham. And he makes it.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Thomas. Here's Mahorn. Thomas outside. Shot clock at 6. And again, unable to change momentum here. Thomas has gone 3 of 8 tonight from the field. Pass to Pippen. Crosses over. That one doesn't drop. Pistons trail by 19. Here's Dumars. Up and in on the layup. Dumars has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Thomas's IQ is platinum level. He's outstanding at orchestrating and facilitating the offense.
Knocks down the triple.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
We've got 1:55 left in the first half. Dumars passes to Mahorn. The 3 is up. Dumars misses.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Shoots off the step back. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Thomas. Fires from the corner. Good on the shot. Thomas has got 8.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Jordan. Grant's shot is off. Pistons trail by 18. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. Cartwright gets the bucket. 6 points for him.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And Chicago has possession. Jordan goes in. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
There's 42 seconds left in the second quarter. Driving to the basket. And slam dunk by Jordan.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Bogdanovich, no good. Bulls leading by 22. Puts up a deep 3. Pippen, no good. Outside Bogdanovich. 2 on the clock. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Bogdanovich has got his first 2 points. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Grant.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
Here's Lambier. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Bulls running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for joining us for postseason basketball. Clearly, guys, the second half going to be a tough task for the Detroit Pistons.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
Checking out the circumstances for the Chicago Bulls. Well, guys, safe to say they're in cruise control right now.
At this point, Ernie, all they got to do is keep the car on the road, man. Just don't go off to the left or right. Just keep on keeping on.
Don't let up. Keep your foot on the gas. Take this thing across the finish line.
Sure, I'm glad you were able to drive home. Those points. It's so good.
Yeah, see what you did with that, Ernie.
It's unbelievable. It's a gift. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. Chicago leading by 20. And it's Cartwright in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
On the drive, MJ is so ferocious, he never even thinks about slowing down. Pedal to the metal.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. Pass to Lambier. Now Thomas. Here's Dumars. 6 on the shot clock. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pippen, no good.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Here's Thomas. Connects on the 17-footer. 10 points for him.
Yeah, the jump shot of Thomas, cash money. Boy, it's nice seeing him knock down that mid-range jumper. He was free to fire at his leisure there, not much resistance.
Pistons trail by 21. Here's Thomas, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And it's Detroit with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. Here's Johnson.
And they're rolling. 4 straight makes to start the second half.
Bulls leading by 19. Chicago passing it around. Pippen. Another 3 for Chicago.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
The Pistons on offense. Now here's Thomas. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Right now, this is Thomas's show. I mean, he's just torturing the defense and getting busy.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Inside. Here's Johnson, and the layup falls. Johnson's got 14.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
From deep, Jordan. The putback. Pippen outside. Grant finds Jordan. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. Cartwright passes to Grant. Ball stolen. Here's Dumars. 5 points in the game. Thomas outside. Nice move. Yes, on the jumper. 16 points for him.
The mid-range jumper isn't the most popular shot these days, but it's working for them.
I love that mid-range shot. It's definitely giving the defenders something extra to think about.
Jordan with the bucket.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
It's Thomas on the wing. 16 points for him. And again, it's Detroit converting.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Now Jordan. 37 points for him. Driving. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
Outstanding finishing there by Jordan. Terrific at getting inside and powering the flush down.
Grant with a steal. And here comes the break. Here's Pippen. Oh, out of this world. Reverse jam. Nice.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
Jordan with it. Give him 39. Grant's shot is off.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
And that one's good. Dumars.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Chicago leading by 20. Lets it fly. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 12 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Jordan following the score by Detroit. To the inside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Outstanding execution out of the two-man game there. Jordan, such a skilled playmaker, and that's an area of his game that often gets overlooked.
Here's Dumars. He's got 7. Here's Rodman. Takes a 13-footer. Dumars misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Pippen, no good. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Detroit.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Pass to Pippen, beyond the arc. And it's Thomas with the rebound. Pistons trail by 20. Baseline try. Yes, it's good. Dumars has gotten 4 this quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Jordan, the pass to Cartwright. Unloads from 13. Here's Pippen. Nice work on the boards. Hang off with a basket. And the Bulls lead by 20.
It's obvious they've taken fewer threes here in the second half and are focused on having a more balanced offensive attack.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review